Hi there. So today we'll be talking about how to create a VFX asset like this. So let's get started with this bonfire effect. Okay, so let's get started with creating the bonfire effect. So when it's come to the bonfire effect, like there are three main parts. The first one would be the flame part, and also second one would be the smoke part, and the third one would be fire particles. So let's right click on here and also go to the create, then visual effects and visual effect graph. So I'll name it as bonfire effect. Cool. So this is our VFX graph, and when you double click on it, then you can see these are the main blocks it consists with, and also at the same time you can drag and drop this VFX graph into the scene, then you can see the preview there. Okay, so these are the initial blocks that we get from the VFX asset. The first one would be spawn, and also it always responsible for the spawn rate, so I set it as 8. And also at the same time I have given you all these sprite sheets so that you all can use this for the fire effect and also for the smoke effect. So I will go to this output particle quad block and also simply drag and drop this main texture into this one. So these are the flame particles, but you can see like there are like sprite sheets going towards the upside, so we have to make it precisely by adding the flipbook mode. So when you go to the UV mode, there's an option called flipbook blend. So when you select that one, like there's a flipbook size as well. So when I double click on it, you can see like there are 4 rows and also 16 columns. So 4 is already there, then I have to put the 16 here. That's great. So you can see particles going towards to the upside, and also there are few more changes to be done to get the precise particle motion. And also at the same time I go to this capacity and also set it as 60. And also we have to handle the position of the particle. So for that one we have to go to the initialize particle block, and also we have to add the position AA box. So when you right click on it, go to the create block, then position. Yes, the first one you can select that, the position AA box. So in that one you have to change some values, so I select these values as like, let's expand this box, and also this is center and also the size. So as the size I would select 0.3 and 0.46 and 0.35. Okay, so it works as a bounding box. And also we have to do some changes other than this one. And also here's a block called set lifetime random, so I have to pick that one as 5 and 7. So these are the particle lifetimes. So now you can see it comes nearly to our bonfire effect, but it's not more closer to that, so we have to make changes until we get the same particle effect. And also we have to set the size of the particle. So what you have to do is like to work with the flipbook player, so you just have to go to the update particle block, the right click, then create block, then flipbook player. So you can see all the flames going here and there, so we have to make it more precisely. And also I drag this block here, and also keep the frame rate as it is, as 25. And also I'll put the tick to use the soft particles. And also I'm going to add another new block, like right click on it, create block. Then I have to go to set size. I think it should be set scale. Yes. So, and also when I'm going to create the channels as X, and also I'll use this value as 0.5. Now you can see it emits from the same location, but we have to make some changes to make it more precise. So we have to set the pivot as well. So go to the right click and also set pivot. And also I'll select the channel as XY, and I'll keep the X value as 0, and also the Y value would be minus 0.46. Okay, so now you all can see particles are going here and there. To get it from that effect, so you have to delete this block as well. So click on the set velocity random and hit the delete. Now you can see all the particles are emitting at the same place. So I think this kind of approach would be okay for now. So as next, I just want to create the smoke effect as well. So just right click on here and create node. Then you can just simply type on simple particle system. So like we did in the previous flame effect, so you just have to change the main texture here as well. And also I have given all these texture sprites into the description, so you all can download and use them. At the same time you have to change the UV mode as well, so go to the default and also change it as flipbook blend. So now you can see all the particles going in a very fast, and also the particle emission rate is too increased, and also we have to change that values as well. So for that one, we have to change this phone rate. So firstly I go there and change it as 4, and also at the same time you have to go to the update particle, then you have to right click and create block. So we have to add that flipbook player as well. And also at the same time you have to use that 8x8, since this smoke particle consists with 8 rows and 8 columns. So at the same time you have to randomize the particle. So for that one we have to change few settings. So the first one would be we have to change the set velocity random values. So I keep these values as 0.1 and also 0.8 and again 0.1, and here also 0.1, and this keep as it is, and also even here 0.1. So this should be our set volume velocity random values, and also at the same time we have to add set angle set random values as well. So for that one, create a block, set angle. From that one you have to choose the set, and also when you click this block you can change the randomize effect as well. So for that one you have to click on this random, then uniform. Then we will be able to change any kind of rotation in between two angles. So the first angle would be 0, and also the second angle would be 360. So these are the particle rotations and also the random values. And also at the same time you have to select the color over the lifetime of the particles as well. So we just have to move there. So when you select this color, you have to decrease the opacity level as well. So at the same time you have to set the size over the lifetime as well. For that one I have to increase this point in the graph. And also I go back to this color mode and also change the opacity level. I think it comes nicely, so we have to make more changes to make it more precise. So then what we have to do is you have to use the soft particles as well. And also let's go to the update particle, and also we have that kind of force. So for that one you have to right click on it, create the block and force. So in the force actually we have to change these values into 0, 0.4 and also again 0. Now you can see our particle system is more precise than what we had in the last few minutes. Okay, so now we have created the flame particles and also the smoke particles. So now we just wanted to create the small fire particles. For that one I'm going to right click here and create an add node. So the node would be the simple particle system. Cool. So this is our simple particle system for the small particles of fire, and also I'm going to the spawn section and delete this constant spawn rate. And also I'm going to add another new block called single burst. From there actually you can see this loop duration as infinite, so I set that one as random. Now you can see two values are there. The first one would be the loop duration in between 1 and 3. And also at the same time I'm going to select the spawn mode as random. So the values would be 25 and 50, so I just select these values, and also later on we can change these values accordingly as well. So we need to come into the capacity of initialized particle, so I'll select that one as 10,000. And also at the same time I'm going to remove this set velocity random block as well. And also create new block as position. So there are like so many variations of position, and also I'm going to select this sphere. So when it's come to this sphere, so I have to change this value so that it can spawn in here, and also I'm going to change these values as this. So the first value would be 0.4, and also at the same time we have to decrease the radius as well. So I'm going to reduce that radius into 0.2. And also at the same time I'm going to change the main texture of the particles. And also you can see like sparkle is there as the default particle. So you would see something like this. So there are many variations that we have to do to make it more precise, and also we have to make some changes on this one as well. So let's move forward. And also there are a few more changes to be done. So the first one would be we have to change the blending mode into additive. And also at the same time we have to set the scale as well. So right click and create block and also set scale. So we have to change the scale of X, so we have to pick X and put the value as 0.2. So these are my values, and also if you need you can change the values as your preference. And also we have to add another block. Set scale by speed. Even that one you have to select y-axis, and also as the value you can say 0 and 0.4. So you can change the precise value until you get a good particle simulation. So I'm just going to change these values accordingly. And also we have to remove this block as well. And also I'm going to change the color as well of this particle. So let's select this alpha values as 10, and also this one should be 0. So you can change this value until you get a good result. Okay, so we have to add another 2 blocks in the update particle block. So we have right click on here and create block. So we have to add that force field as a block. So in this one the absolute would be the mode, and also I'm going to change these values 0, 0.5 and 0. And also I'm going to add this turbulence block as well. So there are a few more values to be changed in this one. So the mode would be relative, and also the noise type would be Perlin. And also I'm going to change the intensity as 0.8. The octaves would be 3. And also I'm going to modify this initialize particle block. So for that one, I'll take this block up to here, and also I'll be adding set size random. So this would be the uniform, and also you can add 2 values there. The first one would be 0.03, and also the second value would be 0.1. And also I'm going to add this set velocity block as well. So let's make it as 1. So the y value would be 1, and also now you can see we have added those fire particles as well. So we have to modify it so that it always blends with the fire particles and also the flames. So I'll go to here, and also I can change the alpha values as well. And also I'm going to readjust these color values so that it makes a huge difference with each and every effects. And also at the same time I'm going to change the scale of these things and also this graph. So after making smooth adjustment on these values, so you can come up with something like this. So this would be a bonfire effect, and also this is precisely simulating over the time. So you can create any kind of simulation like this using Unity VFX graph. And also if you think making this kind of VFX asset take a huge time and effort, so we have a good solution for you. From Red Island, we have uploaded our new Unity asset pack to the Unity Asset Store as unique visual effect collections. So there are 30 pre-made assets, and also you can simply drag and drop those prefabs into your scene. And also there are so many customizations, and also it's super easy to use that one into your scene according to your idea. And also in the description, you will be able to find all the asset pack links, including the Unity visual effect collection pack as well. So finally, hope you enjoy the video. So thank you very much.